David Gilly was a German architect and architecture tutor in Prussia, known as the father of the architect Friedrich Gilly. Life. Born in Chouette, Gilly was the son of a French-born Huguenot immigrant named Jacques Gilly and his wife Marie Villemain. His brother was the physician Charles Gilly. Already at the age of 15, Gilly was working in the gardens on the Notek, becoming a specialist in building water features. He was appointed master builder in 1770, and was active between the years 1772 and 1782 in Stargard, Farther Pomerania. Gilly was the first examinee of the newly established Ober-Examinations Commission. Around 1777, Gilly married Friederike, a daughter of the regimental stable master Friedrich Ziegenspeck. With her he had two children, Friedrich and Minna. In Stargard, Gilly was in 1779 promoted to building director of Pomerania, before being transferred in 1782 to Stettin. As a building director, he designed responsibly for the harbour company of Swinemund and Kolberg. Because Gilly had already made himself widely known among the new generation of newly qualified architects, he established the Kameralbau in Stettin. For King Frederick the Great, he acted as a source of expertise for comprehensive land improvement schemes. In 1788, Gilly was recalled to Berlin, into the Oberbaudepartement. There he was promoted that very year to be architectural advisor for the provinces of Pomerania, East Prussia and West Prussia, responsible for Kurmark and Altmark. His appointment as vice-director of the Construction and Inspection Department lasted 4 years. As such, Gilly was from 1792 to 1801 in charge of the building of the Bromberg Canal and the reconstruction and extension of the harbour concern of Danzig and Elbing. Gilly later founded a private architectural school in Berlin in 1793 and 5 years later was one of the co-founders of the Berliner Bauakademie. In these years, Gilly created some of his most beautiful works. In 1796 the country seat at Poretz in Potsdam for King Frederick William III, and 2 years later the Schloss Frauenwalde for Queen Louise. Gilly conceived and erected a city palace in Braunschweig for the publisher Eduard Vieweg in 1801, and almost at the same time he rebuilt Schloss Steenharel for the Hofmarschall Valentin von Massau. When on the 3rd of August 1800 his son Friedrich died, he lost his creative impulse, even finding no pleasure in a short study trip to Paris in 1803-04. His wife Friederike died in 1804, and after the obligatory year of mourning, Gilly married her sister, Juliana Ziegenspeck. At the age of 60, on the 5th of May 1808, Gilly died in Berlin. His grave in Berlin in the Protestant Friedhof zu der Jerusalems und Neuen Kirchengemeinde was rediscovered and renovated in 1938. Writings. Beschreibung der Feuerabholtenden Lämpchen Eldecke, nebst gesammelten Nachrichten und Erfahrungen über die Bauart mit getrockneten Lehmziegeln, Grundriss zu den Wohlsungen über das praktische bei verschiedenen Gegenständen der Wasserbaukunst, Vergleichung der verschiedenen Bohrarten welche Begründung der im Meer erbauten Werke, vorsorglich aber bei Aufführung der Hafenwand oder der sogenannten Molen und den Seehafen gebräuchlich sind. Sammlung nützlicher Aufsätze und Nachrichten über Erfindung, Construction und Vorteil der Bohlendecke, Handbuch der Landbaukunst, Kursanleitung auf welche Art Blitzleid und den Geboten anzubringen sind. Abriss der Kameralbauwissenschaft, praktische Anleitung zur Anwendung des Nivellierens oder Wasserwagens in den bei der Landeskultur vorkommenden gewöhnlichsten Formen, praktische Anweisung zur Wasserbaukunst, über die Gründung der Gebäude auf Ausgemaute-Brunnen, Sammlung von Aufsätzen und Nachrichten die Baukunst betreffen, Buildings. Schloss Steenharl, Gutshaus Kleinmachnow 1796–1803. Schlossendorf Peretz 1797–1805. Schloss Freienwalde, Vieux-Haus Braunschweig 1798–1804. Bibliography. Denkmal der Liebe und Verehrung Ihren Verewigten Lehrer Herrn David Gilly, gewidmet von den Studentenmitgliedern der Königlichen Bauakademie zu Berlin. Carlo Andreas vom Schönen und Nützlichen. David Gilly, Exhibition Catalog, Berlin, Stiftung Preußische Schlösser und Gärten Berlin-Brandenburgs, 1998. Lamet Marlies, David Gilly. Berlin, Mann, 1981. ISBN 3-7861-1317-3. Schmitz, Hermann, Berliner Baumeister. Berlin, Mann, 1980. ISBN 3-7861-1272-X.